Hello students, today I am going to discuss one problem in physical chemistry. You are seeing a figure here. This is a glass tube and this is gas A trapped under an oil. The length of the oil is nothing but 38 centimeters. The length or height of the gas is nothing but 10 centimeters. So now I am reading out the problem. In a given figure, gas A is captured by an oil of density 5.4 grams per cc. That means I given the density of the oil also. If gas undergoes 30% trimerization, so that means the gas trapped here is undergoing 30% trimerization. Trimerization means the quantity of gas decreases. Quantity of gas decreases means its length also decreases. That means the oil, because the length of the gas decreasing, the oil descends. It comes downwards. So the question is how much, to what extent the oil descends. So the trimerization, then by what length the liquid descends when it is vertically open and upwards. That means you see here open end, this is open and vertically upwards. So now I am going to solve this problem here. So the same figure I taken, that means the open and vertically upwards means definitely it is feeling pressure from the atmosphere. So the pressure from the atmosphere is nothing but 1 atmosphere. So what I am saying is this particular gas, that means this is gas A na, this particular gas is having a total pressure of the atmosphere and also from the oil. So pressure, atmosphere pressure is equal to 1 atmosphere, everybody knows that. But now I have to convert 38 centimeter of oil equals to how many pressure, how many centimeters in terms of mercury. This is the height of the oil in term, that means it is the height of the oil 38 centimeters. How much pressure, the equivalent pressure in terms of mercury I have to calculate. So I am going for that one. That means I want to convert how many centimeters of mercury. Then after finding this one, we can add the pressure from the oil, we can add pressure from the atmosphere. That becomes the total pressure the gas A experiencing. So now we have to solve this one. So everybody knows that the pressure, the basic equation of the pressure is nothing but H rho G. H is equal to height of the column, rho is equal to density of the liquid what you are taking, G is the acceleration due to gravity. That means if I apply this equation for oil, it becomes H is equal to height of the oil 38 centimeters, rho is equal to density of the oil, G is equal to, that is constant, that means for oil, for mercury, every acceleration due to gravity is constant. So for mercury, if I apply this equation, height of the mercury, density of the mercury, and this you know. That means I just want to convert 38 centimeters is equal to how many centimeters of mercury. So for that, I will take up the oil thing is like this H1, rho 1 and G. And this mercury is nothing but H2 rho 2 G. You see G is a constant, no, don't write G1, G2 like that. Right. That means I am equalizing both of them. That one is nothing but H1 rho 1 G is equal to H2 rho 2 G. I have to calculate this H2. So to find H2, I can straight away cancel G and G here. That means to find H2, I am writing H1 rho 1, rho 2 taken this side is equal to H2. Okay, now I have to substitute the values here. So H2 is equal to H1 is nothing but 38 centimeters. Density of oil already given 5.4 grams per cc. But what is the density of mercury? That also generally will be given by the paper setter. But if you won't give that, that is not a big thing, 13.6 grams per cc. Now you can cancel the units grams per cc, and this is a simple calculation. You left with the unit centimeters. That means after doing the calculation, you will get 15.2 centimeters now. 15.2 centimeters means now what actually I am doing here, 38 centimeters of oil is equal to 15.2 centimeters of mercury. That means you are measuring the pressure using the oil, you are measuring the pressure using the mercury. Both ways are same now. You are just measuring the pressures in different ways by taking the liquid oil, by taking the liquid mercury. If you measure the pressure by taking liquid oil, it will be the 38 centimeters. If you measure the same pressure is same pressure by taking liquid mercury, it would be 15.2 centimeters. Now I am continuing here. That means you can now picturize like that. The pressure shown by oil is 15.2 centimeters of Hg. The atmospheric pressure is 1 atmosphere. The gas A is experiencing both of them. That means the pressure experienced by gas A is the sum of these two pressures. But to add, you have to convert this one into atmospheres. 76 centimeters of Hg is equal to 1 atmosphere. 15.2 centimeters of Hg is equal to how many atmospheres? That means you can simplify this one very easily. That is nothing but 15.2 by 76 into 1 atmosphere. So that comes out to be 0.2 atmospheres. Now you can write the total pressure experienced by, the total pressure felt by gas A. The total pressure felt by gas A, 1 atmosphere from the atmospheric pressure, 0.2 atmospheres from oil, that is 1.2 atmospheres. So once you understand the total pressure experienced by gas A, now come to the trimerization part. Trimerization is nothing but 3 molecules of A undergo trimerization becomes A3. That is the requisite equation for trimerization. So 1.2 atmospheres is the pressure of A. I told you 30% trimerization happened. That was given in the problem itself. So what is the 30% of 1.2 atmospheres? 1.2 into 30 by 100. That comes out to be 0.36 atmospheres. So that means you see, you started with 1.2 atmospheres, 0.36 atmospheres reacted, trimerized to give A3. So how much A3 you are getting? From the balanced equation you can see 3 gives 1. 0.36 gives how much? That means you can write 1/3 part of that. So you are going to get 0.36 by 3 atmospheres. That is equal to 0.12 atmospheres. Now after the trimerization, I am going to decide what is the scenario. That means you started with 1.2 atmospheres of gas A, 0.36 atmospheres consumed in the reaction. So 1.2 minus 0.36 left, 0.4 atmospheres left in the reaction. Still A is there. So after the trimerization, you started with nothing, but during the trimerization you got 0.12 atmospheres of A3. So that is the quantity 0.12 atmospheres of A3. That means after trimerization, what is the total pressure? After trimerization, the total pressure I can take the pressure of the A and pressure of the A3, 0.84 atmospheres plus 0.12 atmospheres, that is equal to 0.96 atmospheres. So now here you see, Nada, this is the original figure I taken. If only gas A is there, its height is nothing but 10 centimeters. So for gas A, the total pressure is nothing but 1.2 atmospheres. That means if total pressure is 1.2 atmospheres, the length, the height of the gas A is 10 centimeters. But after the reaction, that means after the trimerization, the total pressure now becomes 0.6 atmospheres. it clearly shows that the quantity of A is decreased because of the trimerization. So if for 0.96 atmospheres, you have to find what is the length of the or height of the gas A. Definitely it less than the 10 centimeters. That's what I told in the beginning. So now I am going to find this one using the Boyle's law. So this entire experiment, the temperature is not playing any role. I can go for the Boyle's law now. So what is the Boyle's law? PV is equal to constant. P1 V1 is equal to P2 V2. But volume is nothing but area into length. In this particular case, length is given by the paper setter. Length you have to identify. Area is same in both cases. No, don't confuse with this A and this is gas A. This is nothing but area. Now I am writing. So P1 area into length 1. P2 area into length 2. So I can cancel area this side and this side. P1 is the initial before trimerization, the pressure, that is 0.12 atmospheres. P2 is the pressure after the trimerization, that is 0.96 atmospheres. L1 is the length of the gas A before trimerization. You have to find what is L2. It's a straightforward calculation. I can easily solve this one. Because I have to find L2, I can write P1 into L1 multiplied by L1 divided by P2. No, I'm sorry, I will change this one, and this is nothing but divided by P2. Okay, now I'm going to substitute the values. So if I substitute the values, L2 is equal to P1 is nothing but 1.2 atmospheres, L1 is equal to 10 centimeters, P2 is equal to 0.96 atmospheres. Atmospheres here, atmospheres will get cancelled. You will have to with the centimeters. If you do this calculation, it comes out to be 8 centimeters. That means after the trimerization, the length of the A is 8 centimeters. Before the trimerization, it is 10 centimeters. So because of the trimerization, the length of the A decreased by 2 centimeters. So because the length decreased by 2 centimeters, the oil descends. That means oil descends means it's come down by 2 centimeters. That is your answer for this question, Nana. Okay, my name is Visweswarrao Nana, Visweswarrao sir, called by my student, and my number is 8985138888. I am offering one revision course, that means for IIT, JEE and NEET students, and in that revision course I am going to solve 120 problems. This is the first problem in that course. Those 120 problems cover all the concepts of 2 years physical chemistry, and also I will give 80 problems as assignment for your practice. Those doubts also I will clarify. If you want this course, please contact me on my number. It is 5. Okay, thank you, Nana. We'll meet again in another video.